SoundHound AI SoundHound Inc. sitting at $4.60. Let's clean up the charts here. You got that buying opportunity down here. I remember telling you guys, hey, if this comes back down under $4, ooh, that is a lot of support lines. Let's make this a little easier for ourselves. Okay, I remember telling you guys, if this thing comes under $4, it is a buy. It did go under $4 on that huge dump last couple of days. We did come down and buyers stepped up, not just once here, but also on that gap down. Came down under $4. It was a buy. It's up at 460. We got earnings tomorrow. So if you did buy the dip, congratulations. I told you, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it with all these indicators and all these lines. Just one line. Where do buyers step in all the time? Under $4. And we have earnings coming up, and that is important because that's going to dictate whether we break above 518, 520 to be specific, and go higher to $6. So if you bought at $4 again, and we have good earnings tomorrow, especially because it's an AI stock, there is potential for a beat and the stock getting a significant move to the upside. There's potential for that. It can move $1 or $2 to either direction. So if you bought at 4 and this thing goes to 6 after earnings is reported, you will make 50% gains. So that's why you want to wait for these bottoms. You never want to be the one buying at $6. You want to be the one buying at 4 and let other people chase it up for you, sell it to them at 6 and let them hold the bag. That's the name of the game, guys, as blunt as that is. So that is what I'm looking for here. I do have 200 shares at $5. So I did not buy when it came to $4 because I bought Nvidia and Riot stock because they came down nice and cheap, and Nvidia was under 100, which Nvidia under 100 is always a buy. So that's why I had to choose. When a bunch of stocks, a bunch of good companies get nice and cheap, it's kind of like, okay, where do I put my money? But not saying SoundHound is a bad stock. I'm just saying there were so many choices, I decided to go with Nvidia and Riot stock over SoundHound. Mainly because Nvidia is more volatile and it's already up over 100. So I bought the dip at 93.60. Let me show you that real quick. But either way, we'll go over everything after earnings. Let me just show you here the alerts. Yeah, there you go. Add 200 shares of Riot at 7.30, 10 shares of Nvidia at 93.80. Yeah, I didn't go in like big or anything, just looking to flip it in this downtrend. For all intents and purposes, we have been trending to the downside on Nvidia. I'm not going to call it a bear market. Maybe it's just a pullback in the over the long term, but we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. But if we keep breaking down like this, at some point you have to call it a bear market, right? But if this thing comes under 100, I'm buying it again, and I'm buying more. Same thing with SoundHound. If it comes down to 4, I'll buy again, maybe. As long as, well, it depends. Like I said, there's just so many opportunities out there. It's like, do I want to touch SoundHound when I know Nvidia is more volatile and can net me more gains? So yeah. But other than that, here's the bottom of the range. Here's the top. You know where to buy. You know where to sell. Earnings tomorrow. Let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next one.